chapter, please complete memorization, and within 3-4 days you will get another 2 chapters notes. So I hope everyone have memorized already. If anyone remain for memorization, please complete today or tomorrow. Within 2-3 days, anyhow, complete memorization before getting other notes. So it's page number 11. For your kind information, it's page number 11. The chapter name is couplet. Chapter number 2. It's couplet, not exactly poem. Also, not exactly means couplet. We know that we have discussed already. The couplet is consisting of 2 lines where the last 2 word is rhyming. If you recall this, couplet is consisting of 2 lines where last 2 word is rhyming. Okay, and we have discussed a lot about the couplets, about the system of writing poem. Okay, whatever. Now we are going to discuss the poem itself, discuss the couplet, whatever given in this poem. Total 8 couplets given, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So among these 2 couplets we have discussed already. We'll get a small summary of the last 2 couplets. First couplet is saying, please put finger everyone. For modes of faith, let graceless zealots fight. He can't be wrong whose life is in the right. In this couplet we have got that we should not be extreme, we should not be too much mad for the religion. Those who are fighting for the religion, they are zealots, the poet is saying. They are not liberal, they are zealots. The poet is saying that those who are fighting, let them fight, but the person who is in the right way, who is not in the extremism, who is liberal for everyone, who is loving everyone, he is always right in his life. In the second couplet, we have seen that all must be false that thought this one great end, and all of God that bless mankind or meant. In this one, we have seen that in the second couplet that when people is becoming obsessed in their life, becoming means getting warrior in their life, getting failure in their life, after that they are giving up everything. Okay, they are becoming frustrated. The anxiety is growing in their mind. The poet is saying that you must not be obsessed, you must not feel that you are oppressed. Okay, you should start again whenever you are feeling that you are failure. When if anytime you are getting any obstacles in your field, in your way, you must come forward to break this failure, because God is always with us, and God flourished and nourished everyone. We should not forget this. So in the third couplet, we will see now. He knows to live who keeps the middle state and neither leans on this side nor on that. This is exactly related to the first couplet. He knows to live who keeps the middle state. Middle state means should not be any extremism, should not too much rigid, should not too much flexible. In the middle you must be rigid. You know, rigid, rigid means too much hard for anything. You should not. You should not be too much hard. You should not be too much flexible. On the basis of the situation, you must adjust everything and you should lead your life. This is known as the middle state. Sure or not? This is known as the middle state. On the basis of the situation, you must adjust with everyone, your opponents, those who are in favor of you, with everyone you must adjust. Okay, and neither leans on this side nor on that. You should not be in any extreme side. That day I was giving an example with going to mosque and temple. Yes or not? As for example, you are a Muslim, you are going to mosque. While going to mosque, if you have some friends, those who are following the Christian religion or Hindu religion, you should not force them that I am coming going to mosque, you must come with me. Understood or not? In this way, if you do like this, it will be a starting of fighting and conflicts. In this way, if any Hindu religious friend is forcing you, or if any Christian religious friend is forcing you that I am going to temple, I am going to church, you must come with me because I am also going. Understood or not? In this way, problem starts. The poet is saying that Yes, you are going to mosque, you tell your friends, those who are from other religion, that yes, you be here, I am coming. In this way, your friend who is going to temple, he also will adjust with you. You should not be extreme, that I am following whatever the things you also have to follow. No, all people are independent. Whatever they wants, they can do. You also, whatever you wants, you can do. This is saying. In the third one, sorry, fourth one, this with our judgment, this spelling is wrong. THIS there will be. THIS this. Please put finger everyone and see. TIS given here. TIS. You can correct it. THIS. Or if you don't correct, no problem, because in the old English people used to do like that. TIS this. THOU thou. Like this. Many words are there old English in this poem. Okay, THIS this with our judgments as our watches. None go just alike, yet each believe his own. In this poem, what's saying? Everyone's thinking is different. Everyone's way of perspective is different. In this two line is saying that here the poet is our perspective, our thinking. He is relating with the watch. You know that if you join 5 watch in one place, this 5 watch time will not be exactly same. At least 1 second, 2 second, 5 second, or a nanosecond even will be difference from one watch to another watch. The poet is saying that our perspective, our thinking, okay, our looking at another one is very, very different. Everyone's looking is not same. Understanding or not? Everyone's thinking, everyone's doing judgments is not same. One saying was there that for your matter, every people in his or her matter, he is becoming a great lawyer. Lawyer, means lawyer means those who are saving someone in the court, okay, in debate. And for another one, he or she is a very great judge, very great judge. Sure. Try to understand me. For your matter, as for example, you have did any mistake. For you can give lots of logic that no, I have not did mistake because of the time I have did like that. Because of him, I did so. Understanding or not? In this, lots of logic you will give to save yourself. But if this mistake is doing by another one, sure, people are becoming judged that why he or she did in this way. At least he or she can do in another way. Understanding or not? In this, someone said that for your matter, for his or her matter, the people is becoming great lawyer. Okay, and for another's matter, he or she is becoming a big judgment, a great judge. Understood or not? So for your mistake, how will see you should see another's mistake also in this way. Understood or not? Just for example, someone did a mistake. Okay, someone did a mistake. Whenever you see his or her mistake, you will think that yeah, whatever the situation, at least this thing should not be done. Okay, but just think this mistake, if you have did this mistake, what the things can come in your mind? That the time was not there. From the morning I was working. Okay, my father was forcing me. Okay, my environment was not supporting me. Lots of logic can be given. Lots of logic can be given. Understood or not? For example, one day you absent in the class. One day you absent in the class. Okay. Any teacher might be thinking that at least only half an hour class, they must be attended the class. We are giving everything and we are joining to the class. Okay. But if I ask you that why you are not absent, why you are absent in the class, you can give lots of logic. You can give lots of reason that network was issue. Okay, that charge was not there. That father went to market with the mobile. Net pack was finished yesterday. Understanding or not? So in this matter, the mistake you have did that you have not joined the class and you are a lawyer for your mistake and I am the judge of your mistake. Are you getting me? With how many issues you can find that network was not there? One issue. Another issue, net pack was finished yesterday. Full pack was finished. Another thing, charge was not there. Current was not coming from the morning. Another issue can be given that a father went to market with the mobile. Okay, Many other things. By leaving this, you know better what other reason can be given. You know, but as a judge, what I can say, whatever you do, 24 hours, among 24 hours, only half an hour can't you find out for the class? With one logic, everything finished. Because here is saying that in this line that every people's perspective is not same. You know what the problems you are suffering. Sure not. The person who is doing mistake, he knows what the problem he is or she is suffering. Sure. So in this line, what saying, this is our judgments as our watches. So every in this line saying that this is our judgments as our watches. Judgments means what? Our perspective, our thinking about another one. Our perspective, our thinking, how we are thinking that this person is good or bad, this person what the work is doing, he or she is doing good way or bad way. This thinking is known our judgments in this poem saying. This is our judgments as our watches. As our watches means what? If we collect 4 or 5 watch in one place, everyone's watch time will not be same. At least 5 seconds, 1 second, 2 second, monosecond, nanosecond will be difference. Not everyone's perspective is not same. This line is saying, God just like alike, yet each believes his own. And here saying that you must be adjustable, you must be normal, you must be liberal. Are you getting me? God just alike, yet each believes his own. And everyone believes on their own thinking. Everyone believes their on their own thinking. Understood or not? This two line you read one time, see anything one not understood or something like that. This two line everybody read once. Any question from this two line? Anyone? Mahdud, Jasmina, Mehboob, Tahmina, understood this two line? Again, in simple words, our thinking is not same, everyone. Simple meaning of this two line, that everyone's thinking is not same, everyone's judgments is not same, everyone's field is not same. It's not what mistake you are doing, what mistake I am doing, what mistake Jasmina, Mahdud, Mahbub is doing. Their field is not same wherever they are standing. Understood or not? Some, for example, if I give one example, that for Jammu and Kashmir, various people said that Jawaharlal Nehru did a mistake for Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, but that day I was attending a class. The sir was saying that in the history class, sir was saying that if Mahatma Gandhi was there in the place of Jawaharlal Nehru, he also would be doing the same thing. Sure. So from outside we can see in one way and inside is another way. So before putting finger to another one, you must think that in which situation he did. Sure. No, for example, one very interesting chapter was there in the second year. You will get the chapter name was Bidal. Chapter name was Bidal. Very interesting chapter was there. And in this chapter, what's saying that the person who is stealing something, the person, a thief, whatever he is stealing, he is not doing by his interest. Understanding or not? A person is stealing something. Nobody took birth in this earth to become a thief. You just think once. Anybody took birth in this earth to become a thief? Nobody. Nobody took birth to become a thief. They're becoming bound to steal something. When a person steals something, when he's not getting anything to eat, that time he will steal something, yes or not? So you cannot judge him that he is bad or good. In which situation he did this thing, you have to understand. So in this chapter, what chapter I have given the example, in this chapter the situation was that Someone stole something, okay, and the person who is giving judgment, he said that no, if you are giving judgment to the person who is stealing, you have to give the punishment to him also, who is storing the multiple types of wealth. Sure, whatever he needs, if he's storing more than that, this is his also mistake. That's why another person is not getting the food. Sure, no. You need that much food, you are storing that much food, and for that reason another person not getting food, that's why he is stealing. Now whose mistake? Tell me. That's why in this line is saying that the person who is doing mistake, the person who is doing wrong thing, you have to see his field first. You have to see that in which situation he is first. Sure. Then you give the judgment. Otherwise, everybody's perspective, everybody's thinking is not same. In simple meaning of this two line, that everyone's thinking is not same. Everyone's judgment is not same. Everyone's work is not same. Sure. Silently, slowly read this line. This with our judgments as our watches. That this is our judgments, our thinking, our perspective, like our watches. And watches means what? You know, watches means no two watch cannot show the same time. At least a second difference will be there. Sure. So both of, if two persons' judgments is becoming same, then also some problems, some difference will be there. Here saying in these two lines. None go just alike, yet each believes his own. And after all what happened, everybody wanted to live on their own way. Live on their own way. They don't want to become the under dependence with another one. This all about in this two line. Then also, if any confusion, you can ask. Then also, if any confusion in this two line, you can ask. The simple thing is that everyone's thinking, everyone's perspective, everyone's way of life, everything is not same. Even a small thing also will be difference. Small to smaller things will be difference. Sure, no? And go just alike, yet each believes his own. None goes just alike. Everyone is not going in the same way. None go just alike, yet each believes his own, and everyone is believing on their way of living, on their way of thinking. Then also you read after class, you think this two line very nicely, and then also if any question comes after that day, you can ask me. Next two line, in faith and hope the world will disagree, but all mankind's concern is charity. Read this two line, everybody read this two line. In faith and hope the world will disagree, but all mankind's concern is charity. This two line read. In faith, faith, faith. Faith means religion. I have said in the first line, modes of faith while discussing, I said that faith means religion. Faith means religion. In faith and hope the world will disagree. Okay, for faith nobody is becoming same. Nobody is becoming same for faith. Leave two religion, Hindu, Muslim. Two person of Muslim religion, you see, one person wanted to go to mosque for performing salah, another person is don't want to go. He's favoring to perform salah in mosque. Ask him, he will give lots of logic. Understood or not? So for faith, many of your thinking is not same. One is disagree with another one. Understood or not? The Hindu religious people cannot become agree with the Muslim religious people. Muslim religious cannot become agree with the Christian. Christian cannot become with Jain. Jain cannot become with Sikhs. Understood or not? In this, all the religious faith are diversified. One is not matching with another one. Mahbub Hassan. One is not becoming agree with another one. Sure not. You know that one day I have discussed already that Muslim, Christian, and Judaism means Jewish, Yehudi. They are from the same family group. Abrahamic religion they are known as. We know that Isa alayhi salam is our prophet, and this Isa starts the Christian religions that know that Isa is their main prophet. So in this way, we can get the connection. Ibrahim alayhi salam, we know that our prophet, Yehudi people, they are following him. Understood or not? Ismail alayhi salam, we know that our prophet, they are following him. In this way, we all are same. Yes or not? From the same family group, or these three religion came. These three religions, one name is Abrahamic religion. You can write in the rough copy. Abrahamic religion. These three religion together are known as Abrahamic religion. Okay. After that, by becoming one group of religion, then also you can see how many types of fightings are there. What type of fightings are there? Okay, lots of thousands, crores of people are killing. Okay, another example, the even come to the Muslim religion only. Muslim religion, the Shia and Sunni, a big difference is there. For that, crore of people is fighting. Okay, yesterday the biggest ship of Iran was sank in the Mediterranean Sea, and people are saying that here some problems are the religious problem. Sure. In the Middle East, Kuwait, Qatar, Iraq, Iran, Syria, lots of people are fighting and dying because they are from one religion. They all are Muslim, either Shia or Sunni. But the faith is that the Sunni is saying that after Muhammad alayhi salam, another person came as the Khalif. Okay, Umar alayhi salam, and they are saying that after Muhammad alayhi salam, Hazrat Ali came. Okay, just this difference. And for that, thousands, crores of people are dying. What happening in Yemen, what happening in Oman, crores of people are fighting. Okay, so the poet is saying that in faith and hope, the world will disagree. No one will agree with the same hope, with the same faith, with the same hope, with the same faith. No one will be agree. All will be disagree with one another. One Sajida Parvin, we attend him in the class. Okay, but the next line what's saying, but all mankind's concern is charity. Charity means what? Kindness, helping one another one. Okay, one helping to another in one is known as the charity. So the poet is saying that but mankind's concern is charity. How much you will help to the people. Okay, that much is the main thing. This one is your main religion. This one is your main faith. This will be your main way of life. The charity is the main concern of the human life. The poet is saying. So in this, we know that many countries are informed, many countries are giving preference to the humanity first. Humanity first. Yes or not? If any war happening, you know that everyone is coming to help the other. Yes or not? A big war happened between Palestine and Israel just in the last week. And after that, millions of dollars, billions of dollars are coming from USA, coming from Qatar to help them after the war. So after all, what? The charity is the biggest thing. The helping is the biggest thing. The love and peace is the biggest thing in this two line. This is saying that for the for the faith, for the religion, people will not be agree. All people will be disagree. And after all, the mankind's main thing is charity. Mankind's, the people's main thing is charity. People's main thing is helping another one. Understood or not? See this two line. Everybody read this two line. Want to ask anything? This two line, read everyone. Everybody read this two line once. For in faith and hope, the world will disagree, but all mankind's concern is charity. For the religion, for the faith, for the hope, people will not be same. People will not come in one point. People will not come in one point, but for charity, people must come in one place. This is the main concern of the human life. This is the main concern of the human life. Sajida Parvin, unmute yourself. Sajida Parvin, unmute yourself. Sajida, unmute yourself.
Yes,
Which two line we have discussed? Read this two line one.
in faith and hope, the world will disagree, but all mankind grows if charity.
Understood? Understood? Sajida,
Yes, sir.
understood or not? Any question?
Understood, sir.
Anyone else? Read these two lines. See anything you wanted to ask? Tahmina? Tahmina?
Yes, sir.
Any problem? Whatever discussed?
No, sir.
Mahdud?
No, sir.
You can discuss?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Jasmina? Jasmina?
Yes, sir.
How many questions are given in this chapter? The chapter number 2, couplet. Mahdud, in chapter 1, how many questions are given? See? Imdad, unmute yourself. Imdad,
Yes, sir.
you are memorizing questions, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, chapter 1 finished.
Yes.
Anyone remain in chapter 1?
No, sir.
Who wrote this chapter 1? Who can tell me who wrote this chapter 1? How early history was written?
Pandit
Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Very good. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So this today's task is you complete memorization of chapter 1 if anyone's remained. Okay. You complete anyhow memorization today. After memorizing once, you write in the rough copy without looking. Okay, then tomorrow we'll complete memorization chapter 2, and day after tomorrow I'll give the notes of the next chapter, which one we'll discuss. Can you complete chapter 1 today? Tell me, can you complete chapter 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. I think maximum of you are finished. Those remain, you complete those finished already, give revision and write in the rough copy without looking after memorization. Okay, and 2 couplets remain here. 3 couplets for forms of government let fools contest whatever is best administered is best. We'll discuss from there tomorrow. And this 5 couplets already discussed. You read these 5 couplets once, everybody, after class. Okay, and see if anything wanted to ask or anything not understood like that, any word meaning. Okay, try to get the simple meaning. If not understanding anything, you can ask tomorrow in the classroom. I'll ask one by one, everybody. After asking, if say no, understood, no question, then you will start discussion. Okay, now we'll start the SST discussion. I think Shamsul sir already joined. Sir, Shamsul sir.
Thank you.
can start.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another session. In our previous session, we were discussing the Carnatic War. We have completed the Carnatic Wars. Today, we shall continue with our next topic, that is the Anglo-Mysore Wars. So, do you have any question, any confusion that you want to clear up from the Carnatic War? If you have any, you can ask me. How many Carnatic Wars were fought in India? How many Carnatic Wars were fought in India?
3.
3 Carnatic Wars. Okay. When did the Carnatic War start?
1940.
1740. Okay. 1740. Correct. Okay. Jasmine, please tell me, when did the first Carnatic War get over? When did the first Carnatic War get over? All of you, open your copy where you have written these points. Please open it. Let us quickly revise, and then we'll start our next topic. When did the first Carnatic War get over? It started in 1740, as Mahdud said now. When did it get over? It got over in which year?
1748.
1748, correct. Second Carnatic War started in which year? Not Mahdud, not Mahdud, others answer. Yes.
1749.
1749. and got over in which year?
1754.
1754. And then we have the third Carnatic War. Third Carnatic War started in which year?
1756.
1756 and ended in the year 1763. Okay. Quickly tell me, what was the reason for the first Carnatic War? What was the reason? What was the main reason for the first Carnatic War?
War of Succession in Austria.
War of Succession in Austria. Okay. Give me the reason for the second Carnatic War. What was the reason for the second Carnatic War? What was the reason for the second Carnatic War?
War of Succession.
War of Succession where? In Europe or in India? War of Succession in Europe or war of in India? Okay, War of Succession in India. War of Succession took place in the Kingdom of Hyderabad, if you remember. Yes or no? War of Succession started between Nasir Jung and Muzaffar Jung, and that started the second Carnatic War. Give me the reason for the third Carnatic War. What was the reason for the third Carnatic War? A very big reason. What was the reason for the third Carnatic War?
7 Years' War in Europe.
7 Years' War in Europe. Correct. The 7 Years' War that started in Europe between England and France, that 7 Years' War came here, touched India also. And in India, we call it the third Carnatic War. Remember, all of you, that the third Carnatic War is a part of the 7 Years' War. Clear? Okay. And quickly tell me the treaties now. Which treaty was signed after the first Carnatic War? Which treaty was signed after the first Carnatic War? Quickly tell me. Name of the treaty which was signed after the first
Aix-la-Chapelle.
Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle.